Welcome, folks. Good morning. This is Will, CayMac Vintage. How are you all today? Checking on my hair to see. It's a bit messy, but anyway. Let me center this camera to a bit better there. Okay, folks. Um, I'm doing this video to um, as a follow-up to something that I've done already. I wanna introduce y'all to a new item that my team has been working on. We've been working on this from about October, November last year. But with people's lives and so forth, we have not been able to do too much with it here and there. But in the last few months, we've really taken off on it, and we have a finished product, and it's already available on the website. Although the price is a bit high, but let me switch over to the camera. Okay, and what I want to introduce is this guy. All right, it looks very simple little board. Got an ATX power connector here. It's got a connection here to connect to either a SC30 or a SE. And then this part here is a RGB to HDMI built onto the board. You do have your 4 buttons. You have your LEDs. These are surface mounts, or if you don't want the surface mounts, you could put them in. You could put them into those pinholes, but those are really for actually header connection for cable, so you can bring the lights out somewhere else. There's another connection here. This is for the RGB to HDMI single button mode. So you put a header here and a cable to go somewhere else to a button that might be outside the case. It's got some other jumpers on here. Well, some other header connections. You've got two actually 12-volt connectors. You've got an external LED for the power, and you've got two 5-volt connectors. Okay, so basically, wondering what this is, right? Well, we take a RGB to HDMI and we snap this on here. My memory card, here it is. I put this in. Okay. And really what this is called is the SC30 compact board. Okay, compact. It allows you, like, you see me here with a bench. I do not have, let me move the scope out of the way and I'll show you another view here. Okay, as you can see, I don't have anything else on my bench. This is all that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a SC30 board, put that right here. I'm going to take this guy, and well, before that, let me get my speaker here. There is a through hole here for the speaker. So I'm going to run my speaker wire through there, and still connect the speaker like you always do. You take this sucker and you put it there. All right, I'm going to switch back to the desk cam so you can see better. Okay, so we have that there. Now I'm going to take a Pico ATX. This is just a standard Pico ATX. This is the higher one, and it's got 250 watts. Although that much is not needed. All right, now I'm going to take my HDMI cable. Bring that, plug that into the Pi. So you see, I don't have no big case, no CRT, no nothing. This is the bare minimum here that I have. Now I do need to okay, so now I'm just gonna take this, plug it in. My speaker's not working all the time, but it is already booting up. And if I switch cameras here, you can see on my screen there. Let me bring this camera closer. You can see the SC30 is there. You plug in a Blue SCSI. I don't know why the speaker didn't chime. This speaker sometimes gives me trouble. But there we are booting up on the HDMI screen. And I have no analog board, no CRT, no big case on my desk, no big power supply, no nothing, just pure simple SE30 with our compact board. So you can see what this does. Let me see if I can. There goes the chime, and there's the video coming back up. So this is our SE30 compact board. Some other nice things that it has. It's got some test points right there that you can put your meter on, and you can test what's happening. It's got all of the this light here showing that the RGBtoHDMI is working fine. There's your power. You've got two actually 12-volt connectors, two 5-volt connectors, and the external LED. Like I said before, I mean, this is it. This is all there is on your bench. So this is a great tool for people that do repairs and need to test things quick. You just have this card sitting here with a Pico, or you can even use a bench an actually ATX power supply. I mean, if I wanted to, instead of using the Pico, I can turn this off. I'm going to remove the Pico. Okay. I have a standard ATX power supply here. And I'm not even going to connect all 24. I'm going to just connect the first 20. I'm going to give it some power. I'll turn it on. And we get the same thing. I'm trying to get my audio to boot up, but it doesn't seem to want to boot up. So here we are. I wonder what happened to my video. My OBS moved over to the other camera. Well, to the other monitor, and now I can't see it because this is up. But anyway, I gotta turn this off for it to show back up. All right, there we are. There's my OBS now. Disappeared again. Let me put this into single monitor mode. And of course I can't because it's up on the other monitor. All right, anyway, so that's how all of this works. Why can't I switch this freaking monitor? There it is. All right, okay. So now I'm gonna get back to my monitor here where I can. Okay, OBS moved up there. Oh my God, this mouse is really acting up on me. Okay, so as you can see, this is all that the device is. I mean, this is just a normal little Pico ATX power supply. Nothing too special with it. RGB to HDMI for the output, and there you have it. Want to unplug this thing, just that's it. Really, you don't even need the audio, or you can have the audio running underneath it and out, and then just drop this on, and away you go. That's it, nothing else. Now this is part of the SE30 case that I have remade. These are great if you want to make a Franken Mac machine. You just put this in. It also works with the SE and the SE30, and everything is built on. Now what I've used the power connectors for is I have a 5-volt fan in there. In my case, I have a 5-volt audio power amplifier for the speakers, because I've got 2 speakers in my machine. And mine has a built-in LCD monitor, so I'm using a 12-volt here to power the LCD screen. I have my external LED connector. I have both of these LEDs connected coming out to the front of the case, and I have this single button mode going to the back of the case, where I have a single button that then you can power. So anyway, the SE30 compact card, it does have the RGB to HDMI on it. One thing we do have approval and permission from Ian to use the RGB to HDMI in this manner and have it built onto the board. Every sale of this, Ian is getting an actually commission, so it's also helping him. And then, as you can see, it's just a normal RGB to HDMI. Let me switch back to the camera. The header that's normally here, and the other resistor pack and another connector that is on a normal RGB to HDMI is not needed, because this is specialized. This is only taking the input from the SE30 directly into it, so those items were not needed. So we didn't put them on. We could technically do away with all of this, and these resistor packs too. In a later version, they're not going to be there. There's only 3 signals being used, so we're only going to put three actually resistors on there. So we don't need those full packs. So that will simplify it quite a bit more. So in other words, it's a very good little card. It's a very nice little thing. You are helping out Ian, and you're helping out us. I use this on my bench now, so I don't have to bring up a CRT that I have sitting underneath my desk down there. I have an SE and an SE30 down there, so now I don't really need to bring them up anymore, because I can do everything with this. So these are available on our website now, CayMacVintage.com, or see us at actually VCF Midwest. We will have some of them there. I already sold some. I sold quite a few already, actually. So I'll probably have at least 10 of them at over at VCF. So anyway, so this is the SE30 compact card, and also can be used on an SE. So anyway, folks, thank you for watching. Appreciate it, and let me know your thoughts and your feedback on this. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.